The odds against finding intelligent life on Mars have been cut from 500 to just 25 to 1. It follows the discovery of a fossil inside a meteorite from Mars which fell to Earth thousands of years ago. Our science editor Lawrence McGinty explains.
The Natural History Museum in London has one of only 12 meteorites discovered on Earth that scientists believe came from Mars. It's one of these 12 that NASA scientists believe shows signs of life. They think the meteorite came from Mars because the Viking spacecraft that landed on the planet 20 years ago analysed the atmosphere. The meteorites contained the same gases. But Viking showed Mars's surface to be barren. Now, more detailed analysis shows chemicals made from carbon, the building blocks of life, possibly footprints of primitive life forms like bacteria on Earth.
If we had two planets that both had water and sunlight, and life originated on both, it would probably be good evidence that life was everywhere.
The meteorite was flung into space by an asteroid crashing into Mars 16 million years ago. Scientists believe NASA's new evidence indicates the red planet was once able to support the beginnings of life.
We know that there was an atmosphere on Mars, but there isn't one there now. So I think the environmental conditions of these creatures, if that's what they are, was too harsh for them to continue to evolve.
If it's confirmed by other scientists, and that's no formality, NASA's discovery of a primitive fossilized life form in one of the 12 Martian meteorites could be the scientific sensation of the century. Lawrence McGinty, ITN, in the Natural History Museum.
Well, I'm joined now from the Natural History Museum in London by Dr. John Hassard. Dr. Hassard, first of all, how can we be really sure that this has come from Mars and that it really has got real life inside it?
Well, the geochemists and geophysicists who studied the Viking findings made some very sophisticated analyses of what could and what could not come from Mars. It turns out that this particular meteorite has got a very good signature for objects which was thrown off Mars, presumably after the impact of another meteorite.
Well, if it shows that life existed then on Mars, all those thousands and thousands of years ago, what evidence does it suggest about whether life exists now on Mars?
Well, the Viking made a very thorough study of some of the surface. The point about Mars is it's been bathed in this ultraviolet light for quite a while now, and you wouldn't necessarily expect life to be present right now on the surface. However, when you get down below the surface where the light can't penetrate, then it's very possible there is life, very much like the evidence we're seeing from the Antarctica meteorite, still present. I see no reason to suppose that it's not there.
I suppose the pressure for another mission to Mars is irresistible now.
Absolutely. I think it would be really rejecting our heritage if we were to not follow up on this very interesting result. I think what will happen next is that people will start looking again at the meteorites we have in possession. We have plenty. And now we know there is a needle in the haystack, we can start looking for it more carefully.
I suppose people are going to feel somewhat uneasy at the thought of life out there, but in fact there is no actual reason why they should feel like that,
well,
is
why
there?
Uneasy? I think you should be exhilarated that life is so wonderful, it can appear on different planets at different times. I don't see any reason for unease. This is not like Independence Day Martians. This is a very much more benign sort of existence.
Dr. Hassard, thanks very much.
Pleasure.